Pretty scary to think about. An 11-year-old goes outside, walks not even a block, and then disappears forever.
My name's Deputy Chavez. We're looking for a girl named Jennifer Lee Martin.
This is Lemon Valley in June of 1987. Jennifer Lee Martin left her home barefoot, walked to a 7-Eleven, and disappeared.
Not knowing where she's at, or if she's all right.
These are her parents then.
And knowing that she wouldn't just go off on her own like this. We know she wouldn't do that.
And here is her older sister today.
The East Coast calls me Colleen, the West Coast calls me Colleen.
Colleen Martin remembers her little sister 32 years later.
We would just, bake and cook all weekend.
She also remembers the day when Jennifer went away.
It was like the earth just opened up and swallowed her.
Swallowed her. It makes sense. The home is feet away from this convenience store, the last place where 11-year-old Martin was seen alive.
And you got to see how close Martin's house is to the 7-Eleven. So here's her house right there, and the 7-Eleven right there.
She was never seen again. And 32 years later, a case like this goes cold.
It does, yes.
But this Northern Nevada mom is taking it on. Solving cold cases is actually a hobby for Rachel Bixby.
This is something that I do as a hobby on my free time, and it's sort of become a passion of mine.
Bixby is using tools of 2019, like her Facebook and Instagram pages, to seek new tips in old cases.
So this is an opportunity to reach a large amount of people in a more modern way.
But Bixby is also doing it the old-fashioned way. Flyers, posters on pizza boxes, and even using FBI algorithms to pinpoint a targeted area.
This is the area that she frequented the most, and so we're hoping that the people who would have seen her during that time frame might have some sort of memory triggered by this.
You think that someone in this area knows something?
I do, yeah.
Bixby's efforts are obviously appreciated by Martin's family.
She's amazing!
But the pain of 87 is still fresh today. Martin has this poster in her home, a ritual of remembering.
I've got that up at home, and every morning I get up and I go in there and I say, good morning.
She also never changed her phone number.
I still have the same phone number. I refuse to change my phone number because that's the phone number that she knows.
And you'll never hear Martin talk about her sister using the past tense.
Is. She is out there.
Never giving up hope that one day, just one day, she'll be able to give her sister a hug once again.
Even after all these years, the pain doesn't go away. Your heart hurts all the time and your heart is empty and you just wish that you're in my case, my sister, could come and give me a big hug so my heart would stop hurting.
That's a tough one there, and the flyer and the poster campaign will continue for a couple more weeks up in the Lemon Valley area.
Yeah, and Landon, the campaign that you mentioned there in the story too. I mean, obviously there's a new effort here.
Right.
Are there any new tips in this campaign? And
Rachel tells me that they've gotten one tip so far, but she didn't elaborate too much on what the tip was. But so far it seems that it's working. Any tip counts. I mean, it could be that one thing that breaks the case.
I love what her sister said. She is still out there.
Yeah.
But what would she look like right now?
And that's a very fair question. We saw a little bit in the story there, but we made this for you here to see what she looked like back in 1987. And then that age-progressed picture is right there on the right. Jennifer Lee Martin would be 42 years old. This is from the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, so it kind of gives you an idea of what she would look like today.
I love that she's not forgotten.
She is not forgotten.
And strangers are working to find her still.
Strangers are working to find her. And for me, at least, it was crazy to see that she has the same phone number, her sister. She lives in the same house because she is not giving up hope.
That's what made me cry.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good sister right there. Thanks, Landon.
Yep.